Morning everyone, today is a day 19 ReactJs. Today we are going to learn about queuing a series of state updates. Last day we have learned lots of things about the states, how things is working, how re-rendering and rendering is works, and hope you will join the Discord server for updates in future. So let's move on. Today's topic is queuing a series of state updates. Setting a state variable will queue another render, but sometimes you might want to perform multiple operations on value before queuing the next render. To do this, it helps to understand how React batches state updates. Like last day when we were trying to update the alert message whenever you click on the plus button, that was not working as we want. So today we understand how thing is working behind the scene and how we can update that easily. So today's agenda will be to learn about what branching is and how React use it to process multiple state updates, how to apply several updates to the same state variable in a row. Okay, we are going to several updating things on the basis of single update. All right, guys, let's moving on. So React batches state update. Okay, React batches state update. You might expect that clicking +3 button will increase the counter 3 times because it call number set number 3 times, but it's not like that. Actually, what happened in last lecture we learned that set number plus 1 is considered as it's going to update, but all the time it says like it's become 1, then again it call the current number and call 1, and again and call 1. Actually this all are updating simultaneously. It's not updating like this will update, then wait for few seconds, then it will update, then wait for few seconds, then it will update. It's not like that. It's all are updating at simultaneously, and singly the same number is updated by 1 only, not 3. So so what is that and how we can configure that? However, as you might recall from the previous session, each render state value are fixed. So the value of number inside the first render event handler is always 0, no matter how many times you call the set number 1. Alright guys. So but this but there is one another factor play here. React wait until all code in event handler has run before. Okay, run before processing your state update. Alright, what is that? React wait until all codes in event handler has run before processing your state update. Has run before processing your state update. It means that all over the code that is rendering from that single component, like this component, it's all going to be completed, then event handler runs before the state updates. Okay, yeah, this is why the re-render only happen after all this call. Okay, that's why re-rendering is happening all these set calls. Okay, so this might remind you of waiter taking order at the restaurant. A waiter does not run to the kitchen at the mention of the first dish. Yes, instant they let you finish your order, let you make change it to, and even take other orders from other people at table. Okay, like this waiter is take component menu like set color blue, set color blue, set color pink, set color orange. Okay, it's taking considering only one order at a time, not all three for the single table. Okay, for the single table, waiter can update only one order, not all the three. Like if my uh, client says like I want set color orange, pink, and blue at single time, the component or called the React will only pursue the last order, not all the three for the single table. If I say set color for this, and if there is one more in one more trigger that calls the order for their update their message, like update set message to hello and set message to bye, it will consider only one order for both. Like if there is only one more order by this table, like set message to blue, no, set message to hello, at that time the one of the set color will be updated and the set message will be updated. Not all the message for single table. Okay, it's going to manage only one table at one order, not all the threes order. That's why only last one is updating, not all. If I call it like update by two, from now whenever I click here, it's going to update by two, not by one, like 3, 5, 7. Okay, this kind of scenario will be happening. Okay, if I say like I have a message box const message set message equals to use state, my initial message is like hi, and I would like to consider one more handler, h2, h2, sorry, h2 handler here, h2, that's considering the message. Okay, that's dealing with message. Now first message is my hi, initial message is hi, and I would like to say like whenever you going to click here, and my button will say like set message to uh, bye, set message to bye. Okay, I would like to update the set message to buy in my same table, on my same table. According to the queue, you can see like all the message will be neglected, only last message will be updated. It's not like that. It seems like if I take it here, like only last message for single table will be considered. Only last order will be considered for single table. Like set message is my another table and set number is my another table. Only one order will be considered for single table. If I click on this, my number will be updated by 2 and message will be updated by let's see, like boom, everything is like working. Like if I press one more, it's become 4 and it's become by again and again. Like if I add one more condition here, if my if my number is odd, if my number divided by 2, then I will say if my number is odd, I will say by. If my number is even, then I will say set message to see you. Okay, set message to see you. Okay, okay guys. So when my number is even, my message will be see you. When my number is odd, my message will be bye. Okay, let's say now next number will be 4 plus 2 is equals to, it's always be increased by uh, it's always increased by even number, so always it can going to be say see you. And if I say, if I increase the number by 3, now every time my message will say, it depend on the even and odd, like it's see you, it's bye, it's see you, it's bye, it's see you, bye, see you. Whenever the number is even, no, odd, it says see you, because whenever the number is odd, whenever the number is odd, it's not been divisible by 2, so modulus will be not be 0. That's why it say see you. Okay, it says like false. Whenever it's true, then it says like this. Okay, so that's the thing, like, okay, hope you understand, like, whenever this buy and see, buy and see. Okay, how thing is working, it's only considering only one message, it's only considering only one message. If I say buy with apple, buy with red apple, and see you with strawberry, see you with strawberry, and buy with red apple, see you with strawberry. Which mass, which considering, which table will be considering? Only the table will be considering with red apple. Only last order will be considered for single table. So my message will be CEO and red apple and strawberry. CEO and, okay, how thing is working, hope you understand. Okay, if I think it's much for today, so not much for this example, hope you understand. Only one table is considered for one order, not more than that. Okay, this set color is my single table order, and if I add one more order like set message, this is order for another table, and that waiter will be considered. Like whenever you are in a restaurant, if you say bring chicken tandoori for my table, and that's okay, it's going to become for you. Okay, but if you say I want chicken tandoori with rice pulao and one more order, multiple order is not considered in this restaurant. Okay, multiple orders is not considered in this restaurant. If you say for my table chicken tandoori, for my table 25, I want to offer limca. I want to offer limca. For that reason, for that time, the limca will be delivered for both. The order will be considered at the same time for the your table and the table for your friend. Okay, both the things will be considered at a single time. But if you want, like, I want to order table 15 for limca and table 15 for chicken tandoori, that will not be considered. Only the last order will be considered for your friend's table. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say, guys. So moving forward, this led to update multiple state variable even from the multiple components without triggering too many re-rendering, but this also means that the UI won't be update until after your event handler. Okay, and any code in it completes the behavior, also known as branching, makes your React app run much faster. It always avoids dealing with confusing half-finished renders where only some of the variables has been updated. React does not batch across multiple intentional events like clicks. Each click is handled separately. Rest assume that React only does branching when it generally safe to do. This ensures that, for example, if the first button click disable a form, the second button would not submit it again. Okay, updating the same state multiple times before next render. Okay, updating the same state multiple times before next render. Let's see how thing is going here. Like, it is uncommon to use case, but if you would like to update the same state variable, updating the same table, okay, updating the same table multiple times before next render. Okay, whether you like, you order the chicken tandoori and the order is not came yet, but you would like to update your order by saying order like, waiter, I don't want chicken tandoori, I want kadai chicken. Okay, or not chicken, or say I want to eat vegetarian today, so I want pizza, I want burger. Okay, I don't want to chicken today. Okay, so you can update your order on your table before that order comes on your table. So this can be happen there. Instead of passing the next state value like set number plus one, you can pass a function that calculate the next state based on the previous on the queue like set number, whatever the number is called back to number plus one. Like it's known for reordering the same situation. Okay, you are just reorder your table before that order will render on your screen or on your table. It is a way to tell React to do something with state value instant just replacing it. Okay, so let's say I have one table. Oh, I have one number with a set number, and you state here, and I want to update the number. Like say, I don't want to consider this for now. I just want to say what is going to return right now. Like I want to update my. What is this? Okay, I want to set number by n plus 1, and this n is my the current number. N is my what? This is my current number. When I'm going to update, it's become 1, like this, simple. Whenever again 2, okay. But now my current value, my number's current value is 2, and I want to say whatever the number you have, I want to update that number by 1. Okay, whatever the number. No, I'm not taking number from here. I'm taking number from the use state as a variable. I'm calling back my number. I call back my number. Okay, and I want to say like I want to update my number by 2 before it render on my screen. Like now it's become, I think now it's become like it gives you 1. Now, as you see, it gives you 1. Now for this condition, it's between 2 plus 1 going to give you 3, and it's called back with that, and the 3 plus 1, it's going to be 4. I think the 4 will be output, but the scene is like, but the scene is, it is happening before rendering. I think it's become 4. Yeah, this become 4 because it's not rendered on the screen. What if I say set number number plus 1, like what happened in this case? In this case, the number will be updated by 3 here, the number will be updated by 3 here, and and I want to update by 1 more time. So in this case my number will be 4. For now it's become by 5. Now it's the current number is 4, it's become 5, and it's become 6. Let's see, it's become 6. Okay, now it's in this time, this is not going to call, this order is not going to call. Actually, this order says like it's whenever you use your current state, like this kind of things, like whenever you use your set variable, when you use your state variable like number, when you are using the state variable, it's means that your order is rendered on your table. Okay, it's when you want to update your order before rendering, you are required to call back your number. You're required to call back your number if you want to just take your order. At the time you are using just a number as a reference, or called set state variable as in reference. Like when I use my state variable as my reference, it updates my state variable directly, or called it's just update my order, or called waiter put the order on my table. Okay, this there is a two scenarios. All right, guys, and now this is not updating. Now it's 6. Now it's become like 6 plus 1, it's become 7, and it's updating by 1, so it's become 8. My number will be 8. Okay, so if I remove this and says like this, no, I'm not going to remove this. I'm says like this, I'm saying like this, update by 1, update by 1, then update by 1. Now in this case, my order will be updating by 2 times. Like I say, update my order by 2 times. Like I'm updating my order by 2 times. Why don't I update my order by legs like this? Like I update my number. Let's say my order, say my order set. Okay, my this is my order. I'm going to set order. Whenever I click on the order, okay, whenever I click on this button like this, give order. Okay, I'm going to giving my order. Okay, okay. I'm going to give my order. Okay, I'm going to give my order, and my order will be, my current order will be what? My current order will be uh nothing. Okay, no order. No, I don't, nothing, no order. My current order, my initial order is nothing. It's null, or called dash dash nothing. So whenever I set new order, I want to order my pizza. I want to order pizza for the first time. I want to order pizza. For that, whenever I click give order, I'm going to order pizza. Okay, I'm just ordering pizza, and now I would like to order what I want to set order by uh, cake. I want to order my pastry. I want to order my pastry. First order will be my pizza, and I change my order to pastry. What order will be considered? I order two. I'm going to order 2 times from this single table without, before it's on my table. Like whenever you use like this, you are just calling your order on the table. You are not supposed to do like this, but still you are doing this. And now in this case, my order only will be strawberry. But I say, I want to make my, I want to change my order by like this. My first order will be pizza. After few time, my order will be pastry. For this reason, I want to say, whatever the order I have in my bucket, in my list, I want to update my order by my order plus my new order. Like I want to add my order with pizza. Whatever current order is mine, I want to update my order with pizza. Okay, let's see what happens. My order is same. But if I will increase my pizza, I'm adding order with my pizza. Still, I'm getting pizza. I'm adding multiple times. Okay, I'm just updating my order before on this table, before on my table. Okay, if I say like this, it will order what? It's going to order my stock. Only what? Only uh, What this is what this pastry. Only pastry will be altered, not anything else. Hope you understand this thing. Hope you understand all these things. So if you want to reorder the things, you are required to use like this. If you just want to update, like it's called updated function. What is this? This is the updated function, or you can call this like a arrow function, like just like you are just updating your order before it's rendering. Okay. When you pass this state setter, the first React queue this function to proceed after all order code in the event handler has run. Okay, React queue this function to be processed after all the other code in the event handler has run. During the next render, React goes through the queue and gives you the final update state. Okay, gives you the final update state. Now in this case, my order will be updated by 3 times and it become what? 3. Okay, you're not updating your order on your table. You're updating on your order on your backside. Like you want 5 pizza and you are going to update from here. Like if you want 5 pizza and if you say like this kind of thing, like you want 5 what you want 5 this 1 2 3 4 5 you want 5 what? This is what? Pastries. You want 5 pastries from the single table. It's not going to happen. It's give you only 1 pastry. It's not giving you 5 pastry. If you want 5 pastry, then you are required to use your setter function like this. Input this. This type of order for 5 times. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3. Now, when you give order, it's giving 5 pastry. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Because this is already in your bucket. This order is already been in your bucket, and you are just adding your order by 1. You are just adding your order by 1. Now it's become 4. Like in the next order, it's become 12 pastries. In the next order, it's become whatever 6, 12, 18 pastries of order. So you are required to understand all these things. So guys, hope you understand these things very easily. Oh god, move back. Please, I would like to reset this. Otherwise, it's crazy. Here, how React works through this line of code while executing the event handler. So next, like set number like this. Like this is a function React add it to the queue. It's just adding the queue. Like waiter, I want one more pastry. Before the pastry on your table, you say like waiter, add 2 more pastries. Before that pastry on your table, and so you say waiter, I want 3 more pastry. And when 3 more pastry is coming on your table, as the table is fulfilling with your 3 more pastries, and you say I just want 1 pastry, at that time does the react will how react will going to work like this. Like you say, oh sorry, my current order is nothing, and you say I want 1 pastry. I want 1 pastry, and the order is going to be happen, and you say I want one more pastry, and in last you say I just want 1 pastry. Just want order to say I just want 1 pastry. I just want one pastry. I just want one pastry. Not two, not three, not four. I just want. I said one pastry. In the second order, I have said that I want two pastries. In the last order, you say I just want one pastry. And what happened right now? Right now, according to me, the first order says okay that when you call your let me show you like this. Like first time when waiter come your table and you say like waiter I want one pastry and the order is gone there and preparing for you and coming back and you says like before this render on your table and you says waiter I want add one more pastry in my list. The waiter is going to add before rendering on the table. The waiter is going to add and when the waiter is coming and you say like waiter I want two more pastry and waiter goes back and taking two more pastry and you say and your final order will be like waiter I want just one pastry and that's why it gives you only one pastry. Okay, and you say like and I just want to copy this and refresh this all paste. So now everything is all right. So and when your waiter comes on the table and says, "I want one pastry," waiter go back to kitchen. When waiter is going back to your kitchen, when waiter is going back to their kitchen, and you say, "Waiter, add one more pastry." Okay, waiter just adding one more pastry in your list, and you're not doing this. And when waiter just added one more pastry in your list, now your pastry become two. And when waiter came back to your order place, and you say, waiter, add two more pastries. Now your pastry will be one, two, three, and four. So let's see how many pastries you have right now. You have four pastries. All right. Hope you understand how things is going to work here. Okay. Yes, bro, this is a way how you are going to deal with this. So moving forward, I think this is much for learning this concept. When you call use state, when you call use state during the next render, React goes through the queue just like that. Don't consider this queue like this is queue is happening inside the code but not inside their logic of the react but for learning purpose you just want to take the example of waiter and the customer. Okay, the previous number state was 0 so that want react pass the first update as an argument, then react takes the return on the value and function just adding so on like this. All this thing is same as like React store 3 as the final result and return a view state. Okay, this is about clicking on the correcting on the page. So what happen if you update state after replacing it? Okay, like here, you are just update your number. Like this order is on your table. Like like this is what increase the number. Like this order is already on your table, and you say like, waiter, I want to update my number. Waiter, I want to update my number. Does it's going to update your number? Say, let's say, think about like this. Waiter is already put your order on your table. It's not going to update your number by number by five. Here, the number only be five, not six. Wow, wow, wow. It's like you are updating your order when order is already come on your table. Your final order is not be like this. You can update your order when it's already be on your table. When it's be already on your table. Okay. But what about the event handler. What do you think number will be the next render? Like this time, the first order is came on your table. You just given your order like waiter is not come on your table and you say waiter I want 5 cakes, okay, and just waiter consider this thing and waiter come on your table and place your order. It just placed your order. As the waiter placed on your order, you say like this kind of thing like you have a power to adding one more order. Like it's depends on your tip. Okay, and you say like waiter add one more order, add one more cake, add one more cake. This is all about the this negotiation is already been in you and your waiter, not in all about the restaurant. This is your power to updating your order without considering any kind of updates in the internal way. Okay, it's not updating this number. You are going to update internally the list. You are directly adding the number without calling your number as a state variable. You're not calling your state variable, you're just updating the exact number. Like order is not comes into the process, it's just taking shortcut. Okay, this is a shortcut way to updating your order, not in the process like your order will be checked in and it's stand in a queue and it's go back to the kitchen and kitchen will prepare your order and coming back to you. It's not like that. You just say like I want this order one more. The waiter will go to kitchen and just taking your order without doing any process. This kind of thing, like this is illegal thing in your restaurant and your waiter does for your order. Okay, I think so. That's why it's updating your table without the process. Okay, when you click here it's become 5 plus 5 uh 6 plus 5 11 then 12. Okay, here what this event handler tells to react to do, like number plus 5, number 0 is number is 0, so number plus 5 react add replace the number with 5 in it to its queue. Okay, to its queue. But this is updater function, react adds function in its queue directly. Okay, replace with 5 and unused 5 return हो गया. Then when n plus 1 by 5 it's become 6. That's it. React store 6 as the final result and return it as a use state. Okay. You may have noticed set 5 actually work like 5 but n is unused. What happen if you replace state after updating? Okay. What happen if you replace state after updating? Like this, like you set your number by plus 5 and it's update your number, and before it's updating you consider the number to be like this, and you say like my final output will be 42, so at the end, so we know that like final output only be the 42. That's it. We know it very well. Like I order my waiter to give 5 pastries. The order is coming. Before it's come, it's already order is already in queue, and you says like I want to update my order by 5, order by 1. It's update your order by 1. Now it's become 6. But you say like waiter, I don't want your previous order. I just want 42 pastries. That's it, and the order will be 42. Increase by 40 pastries, guys. Now it's not updating. It says only 42. It's only 42. Always be it's become 42. It's not updating by 1 or 2. So in this case, what happened? You say your waiter to a waiter, I want five pastries. Your five pastries coming, and you say like, waiter, add one more pastry, and that's considerable. That's your considerable. And if you say like, waiter, I don't want to update anything in my order. I just want five pastries. I just want 15 pastries. Just want 15 pastries without anything. So it's already be in 50, not increasing. So hope you understand how things work. Or you can say like, okay, you can say like number plus one. Final order will be like this. Number plus one. So what will be the answer? It's 16 or it's become, no, it's become 16. Or only update by only one. Okay, so it's considerable. Okay, here how React works to the line of code while executing this event handler. Like my order will be the 0 and it's become 0 plus 1 5. Okay, and I want to update my order by 1. So updated function will be called here, and updated function and the queue. And you want to replace all of the order with replaced by 42. So 42 will be my final output. So yes, this guys. So let's see now. We are on the end of our lecture, or may I say, end of our what? End of our naming convention. So learn about the naming convention. What is this? It's common to name the updater function argument. It's common to name the updater function argument by the first letter. Okay, by the first letter of the corresponding state variable, like set enabled, e not enabled. Okay, you just update your number by e. Okay, like ln dot reverse, set friend counter, fc dot friend counter update by 2. If you prefer more verbs verbose code, another common convention is repeat the full state variable name, like enabled. Oh god, it's just like you're taking your input variable with another name. It's not like that you're considering the full-fledged naming convention. It's not like that. Okay, it's like whenever you are calling any callback. Have you ever used callback function? Whenever you are using callback function, you are used to taking the variable as a parameter in the small alphabet of English, like E. Okay, so it's just like that. You can use anything like that on that place, like E or F or M, or called event, or called event handler, any word. So it's just passing the number to your setter function. Okay, or you can call it like updater function. This is a setter function, and this is called updater function. But wait, man, this is your updater function. Okay, and this full-fledged is a setter function, and the word that you are using inside the setter function, that was state variable. So recap for today: setting state does not change the variable. Okay, setting state does not change the variable. Okay, in the expecting render, but it's request a new order. React process state updates after event handlers have finished running. Okay, this is called branching. Okay, React process state update. React process state update after event handlers have finished running. Okay, whenever my finish the running, this called branching, or called it queue. Okay, to update some state multiple times one event, you need to use updater function. Okay, when you want to update your state multiple, and then you are equal. So moving towards our challenge for today. Fix my first challenge is what? My first challenge is fix a request counter. Fix a request counter. Okay. You are working on an art marketplace app. Okay. That let the user submit multiple orders, that the user want to submit multiple orders for an art item at the same time. Okay, each time the user passes buy button and pending button, pending buy buttons, the pending counter should increase by 1. Okay, pending counter should increase by 1 whenever the uh, user press on the buy button. The pending counter should increase by 1 after 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, it means that I have to use the set timeout. Okay, after 3 seconds, pending counter should decrease by 1, decrease, and completed counter will increase by 1. Oh god, it's so simple. So however, pending counter does not behave as intended. When you pass the by, it's decreased by -1, which should not be possible. And if you click the first twice, both counters seems behave unpredictably. Why does it happen? Fix both counters. So alright, we are going to fix this machine. Okay, in this machine I have a request tracker component, and that's tracking my request like pending, set pending. Initial value of pending is 0, and initial values for completed and set completed is 0. Alright guys, hope you understand this thing very clearly. So moving forward, I have an asynchronous function. Okay, I have asynchronous function as a handler click. Okay, that's going to run after 3 seconds. Okay, await and delay for 3 seconds. It's giving the delay for 3 seconds. Like this side of code is not running for 3 seconds. It's like it's waiting for 1. Okay, and I have here is my h3 hand update. Okay, I have h3. In this I have pending, and taking the variable from here. Okay, and then I have completed. The variable is taken from the state variable I completed, and I have one button buy, and the button is on click. It's calling the event handler function, or called helper function, like a handle click. Okay, and here I have created one delay function that taking as milliseconds from here, like how many milliseconds I want to wait, and creating my own promise that resolve and setting the time out for what? Setting the time out for 3 seconds, and resolve it. Whenever the resolve is coming here, like this resolve is just like millisecond. Like this is working as a what? Working just like what? Just like a updater function. Like it's taking just like, oh god, it's just like a arrow function or the enormous function. Okay, and taking ms as a resolve and resolve. No, ms taking as a ms, but when thing is happen properly, it's going to return the result. Okay, without any error. Okay, without any error, and pending will be updated. So let's see what is happening here. When I click here, it's updated by 1. After 3 seconds, it's updating by 1, but it's replacing the number to -1. It's replacing the number to -1. It's not updating the number actually. Set pending. Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, for this 3 seconds of delay, like set pending is not called 2 times. Okay, set pending is not called for 2 times. That's why it's gives like this. Okay, that's why it's behaving like this. When I'm calling like this, guys. taking as a pending p, and I want to update my pending as p minus 1. Okay, let's see now it's working or not. Let me update this one, and I'm taking the pending p as p. Okay, when I click on buy, wait for 3 seconds, pending is 1, it's become 0. When I click buy for 2 times, 1, 2, 3, pending is 3, it become 2 and 1. Okay, it's if I take like this, like, okay, now thing is working properly. Hey, I think it's already done. Actually, what happened, I'm trying to call set pending 2 times in a single function, that's why it was an array. That's why it was a error, not array. I have completed 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, it's only updated by 1, not. Okay, in a queue, it's only a complete function call for one time, not more than like that. If I say C complete for complete like this, and when I say like 1, 2, 3, 4, now it's working properly. Like 9, 10, 11. Yeah, good. There's a lot of order. There's a lot of pending order. Oh god, now it's updating all the things in proper way. I'm not going out from 17 order. Now it's become magic, magic, magic. So guys, we just cracked this code and we fixed this, guys. So art marketplace application, now you can use your application properly. So guys, let's see the solution. What's that? Like it's like what? Hey, it's saying like that. So I think we know it very well. So moving forward to my next challenge. Okay, my challenge is like, in this challenge you will re-implement a tiny part of React from scratch. Okay, it's not as hard as it sounds. Alright, scroll through the sandbox preview. That the notice that it shows 4 test cases. Alright, I have 4 test cases, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, good. They corresponded to the examples you have seen earlier on the page. Okay, your task is to implement get final state. Okay, my task is to implement the get final state, okay, function, so that it return the correct result for each of those cases. Okay, if you implement it correctly, all 4 tests should be passed. All right, you will receive 2 argument based state. You will receive 2 argument base states. Okay, is the initial state like 0, and the q are the q is an array which contain a maximum number like 5, and updater function like this in the order will we add. Your task is to return the final state just like tables on the page shown. Okay, let's make the code full visible. Okay, it's already been full visible. Okay, I had quite 2D. Okay, app.js. Okay, guys, actually, I have. I'm just get final state from process queue. Okay, and like I have created this increment. Where is my main application? Like this is my main app. It's returning the test case like base state 0, queue this, and expected 1. Okay, base case 0, queue this, expected 1. And another is my test case 0. Q is like increment, increment, increment. Actually, I'm incrementing the value like 3 times and expected 3. Okay, it's like the expected result, base case expected result, and the Q. All right. Okay, okay, okay. In the test case, I have base state, Q, and expected. I have base case, Q, and expected. Okay, as a props. Test case is calling to me like from here. All the test case is calling from here. This all are my test cases. Actually, I'm passing the test case as a props value with 3 arguments. First is base state like 0, q like all the things like 111, expected 1. And then the second test case, I'm sending the base state like 0, and the q like increment, increment, increment. And increment is what? What is my increment? Here I have increment is just like what is the number inside that is going to return by 1. Okay, it's just updating your number by 1. Okay, and increment dot to string equals to, and this one, hey, what? Okay, just updating the number. Q is basically 0, increment by 5, increment by 1, increase by 42, and expected 42. Yes, this will be updated to 42. And 5, increment 5, increment, yes, this value will be 5, then it's become 1, it's expected 6. All right, it's already been like this. Actually, base case of my state, and then now base case is 0, increment by 1, 2, and 3. Now value will be 3. All right, my base case is 0, increment in a queue like 1 1 1 1 1. That is not going to update the things, it's only be updating by 1. All right, everything is all right, expected value is clear. But things like every time its result is say 0, so that's the reason. And I'm getting all the test cases in my where in my uh, props. All right, guys, then I'm taking the actual as a get final result. Actual is my final result. Get final result, they're taking the base case and the queue. Okay, they're taking the base case and the queue. Okay, inside the queue, now it's time to start my thing. Like what is calling the get final result? Where is my get final result? And here is my get final result. And get final result is taking the two parameters, or like two argument like base state and the queue. Base state and the queue. And whatever the actual result is here, that will be actual. And the base state, just like rendering all this thing like queue, and the expected result like this is from the expected from here. Okay, and taking giving a styling like green. If my actual is equals to expected, if my actual is equals to expected, then it's say green, otherwise red, the same case. And your result, and your result will be like this actual order thing. So guys, we have to create a thing in that way. We require to create a one state. Actually, what's I'm getting here, final result, I have a base state and the queue, base state and the queue. Okay, I have to take base state and the queue. Actually, queue is getting like joined all these things by 5 arrow. Okay, and that's it. It's not big deal. Okay, like base state and the queue. I'm taking base state and the queue. So inside here I have base state and I have queue, like and the queue is my array. Queue is my array. Return the final result, final state. A final state is written like this. So in this case, my final state, base state, is not my final state. So my final state, guys. Okay. First of all, I require to import the use state from React. All right, and I'm going to creating the what I'm going to create what I'm going to create my state variable like base, like state variable as take a what take a name like final state and set not final state, consider it a like final state and set final state and taking the use state as my base state, as my what, as my base state. It is called okay. Let base value equals to state as what. Mm, base value, taking the value as a base value. Do it considering it. It's not considering, so let me make number. This hope is done. Let's hope. Use this call function of get file state. File state of this number. Oh, let's take a number as simple, like number, like set number, number. Use state as 0. Why this giving me an error? State. React hook state is called in function. I can't call things in this way. Why I'm not call this thing? Let's call outside the thing. I'm getting an one error. Okay. I require to call things like export function get final state like base state and the queue. And, mm, and hey, I don't want to using it as a get funny state like this.
देख यहाँ पे स्लिपरी है
As a
स्लिपरी है यहाँ पे आराम से चुप पे आराम से ओए हाँ रुपेश हाँ भाई अरे चल ना लौड़े ना भाई रुक गए यार वो कल दे दियो मेरे को
funny state.
रुको
Hey bro, I can't do like this. I require to call back. Making. Where is an error? Return final state. Okay. Actually, I require to make. I require to make a state variable. Inside this. Import state from React. From here. Hey, what I'm doing here. Okay. And I'm going to create two state. I think one or two. Like const number and the set number to use state as initial value will not be. I think I want to consider the initial value to 0. For now, I want to set my initial value to 0 and to share my. Hey, do I am able to do like this or not? I'm not fast. Do one thing, bro. Yeah, you require to create one. You're not supposed to do like this. Your user are required to import your here and const number equals to use state like final state. F is not defined. In line number 5, okay, I'm trying to updating this number by React hook says like use state is called in function get final state. That is neither a React function. That's neither a React function component nor a custom React hook function. React component name must start with an uppercase. Okay. I think I require to use this as a function, but I want to, but I require to create things like this. I require to create one component. Actually, I require to create one component here, and that component will be calling from here. Like I create my function. I'm going to create one function here, and that function will be like function, and function will be considering things like use state and from React, and the function here, and so disturbing. Like, no way. Continue. Okay, my function is here, and this function, I'm going to create one component with the name of get final result. Get final, and I'm calling, and I'm going to call my get final here with this state. State will be state, you will be you. Getting both the things in my get final, and getting the final from here. You know what, I'm getting error. Like the JSX value should be either in exception like code like JSX. Hey bro, what are you doing? Inside my function, how I could update the things. trying to get this thing. God. So why don't you call that thing? Actually, uh, constant. So now, get final state will be my component, not function. Why they are considering it as a function? It should be a component. Get final is my component. I'm not getting anything there. Really, I know the result. I know the how I'm going to working with that, but I'm not able to use the state. So I require to create my own state here. Import state from React and I want to create my const with my variable of like number and number and adding the use state as initial value to 0. Okay, I'm just put my initial value to 0 here, and this function that I'm calling here, test state, like this test state is responsible for all. The test state has all the constant values. Brother, can you please tell me why you are dependent on other state variables and all? Why you are not creating your own state? I don't know why this thing is. Why is dependent on other states? If you have power to create your own use state, why are you not using that?
बस निकल रही हूँ.
Actual and final state is here, and I would like to say like the base state is a thing, like what is the base value, like 0 and all over the here, like all the base state is 0. It's not mandatory like it's 0, it can be anything. And q is my thing is here, and I don't want to update my base state and the q from here, and I want to give the actual value as number. I want to give actual value number. Before that, bro, as you calling your get final state function, no, you're not supposed to do like that. Actually, like mm, here you are you are supposed to do like one thing. Set the base state and my queue. Why I'm taking lots of time?
पेपर बनाए यार, तो क्या सेक्सी पेपर बने भैया?
हाँ बे
मेरे से सेक्सी भाई
देख
से।
यहाँ पे स्लिपरी है
हाँ?
आराम से
देख
स्लिपरी है
क्या
यहाँ पे आराम से
ओए!
चुप पे आराम से ओए
हाँ रुपेश, हाँ भाई, अरे चल ना लाउड़े ना भाई, रूम
रुक
पे
गए
नहीं।
रुक गए रुक गए रुक गए रुक गए
यार वो कल दे दियो मेरे को। रुपए रुपए रुपए
I think this is what is can be done. So all of guys, like everything is going well. So let's see the solution. I think it's really take my time a lot. Actually, we are update the things with final state and like you are update the thing like it's a callback function and I think yeah bro I think this is too much for today. I tried my best to teach you and we learned a lot of things and we really did very well here and so in next lecture we are going to learn about updating object in state like how we are going to update the objects in state and that will be more interesting. Let's see how that will be gone. So this was for today queuing a series of state and updates and we learned a lot of things. So see you guys in next lecture and hope you will join the Discord server for updates in React. So goodbye.